What is going on, guys? So this is the person I came out here to meet. This is, if you guys don't know, the man, the myth, the legend, Bruce. You guys probably seen him from Jake's videos. You guys here definitely heard me talking about him on my videos. He's a huge supporter. And yeah, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Bruce Jividan. And I live in Portland, Oregon normally. We're currently in Tabiano, Utah, at my dad's cabin here. And I had the opportunity to meet up with Sean, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice that you're close enough to I can drive out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't too far
A little
away.
closer than having to come to Oregon.
Definitely a lot closer. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick Q&A with Bruce here, and yeah, let's get into it. So my first question is what is your main reason that you support me and other people like me?
So I guess to kind of tell the story properly, a few years ago I was on a hike with one of my friends in Wenatchee, Washington, in this place called the Pinnacles, and it's kind of this like on the side of this mountain where you can kind of hike up, and there's these rock formations and everything, and I was hiking up there, and I kind of had like one of those moments of clarity or whatever, where I was like, I really should do stuff like this more often.
Yeah.
Get out and be in nature more, because it's like I've been an office worker for decades and decades, and so I spend a lot of time working in front of a computer screen and stuff all the time. So it's like kind of when I was hiking out there, I just sort of had this like epiphany of like, I really should get out and do this more often. And so I started researching what sort of way that I wanted to do that, and I kind of came across the whole like van life thing on YouTube, and so that looked sort of interesting to me. So I was kind of checking out all the different vans on YouTube, and started following some people that were doing van life and stuff, and kind of seeing how they did everything, and kind of what their stories were, and what sort of challenges they had, and how they made the whole thing work and everything. And then as I was going through these like dozens and dozens of different van life videos and stuff, I came across this guy who I think we all know named Jake, who was IamJake, who was doing this but living in a Jeep. And I was like, well, that's really different, I should. And I kind of started watching it, and then I realized that at the time Jake was living I live in Portland, and he actually was coming to Portland all the time to be in his guard service, and so sometimes he would like film things, and I'd be like, oh, I know where that is. It's like just down the road from where I live. And so I kind of got into following him and became a supporter, and that's kind of the first, like one of these, people that I supported through Patreon and stuff. And then when Jake's 25th birthday came around, his other supporters, Ken, he set up this birthday party there in Klatskai, and so some of us got together, and so that's the first time I met Jake in person. And we had his birthday party, and then we went up to Brian Richard's house afterwards.
Oh yeah,
and just kind of hung out and stuff, and it was really cool. And so, and when I was talking to Jake in there, I said, well, it's like I'm right in Portland. If you need to have a place to stay while you're doing this guard stuff, let me know. And so I think about a couple of months later, he like hit me up, and he was like, hey, I'm going to be in town, can I stay at your place? And so he actually, stayed in my like guest area for that time that he was working in the reserves there, because the air base is just down the street from my house. It's literally like a couple of miles from where I live.
You saw Jake rolling around town.
So I would go drop him off. And
just keep his Jeep
at the air base, and he would work, and then I'd go pick him up. And then we would go on the little adventures or just talk or whatever, or watch movies or whatnot. So I really kind of got to know him as a person. And then, you know, several more times we ended up doing this because he kept having to come back.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get out, and at the time, the commander that he had was not receptive to him getting out. And then they switched the base commanders, and then the new one was like, okay,
yeah, you can finally get out.
Yeah, we'll let you get out early. So he had to go through the whole process to get out of the reserves prematurely. And so, in the meantime, I had gotten my own van and kind of got out and did some things and stuff. And, you know, but continued to kind of follow the whole YouTube thing, and that's where I found some other people like Drew Sims and Luke that also did the Jeep thing, and then I think that eventually led to me finding your channel.
Yeah.
And interestingly, the video that YouTube suggested that I watch was the one where you explained why you wanted to live on the road.
Yeah.
And the thing is it's such a powerful video. I mean, you were really kind of about explaining why
I remember
that was important to you, and it was really kind of an emotional video, which was, you know, it's like you're kind of not really that kind of a person, you know, you're kind of a solid dude, you're not like a really like, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably like the most emotional vlog that you have on your.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
I remember
you
filming
know,
that
you
one.
were so passionate at explaining, you know, and that's like you had grown up in a small town in Arizona, and your parents lived there, and your grandparents lived there, and that's like you more or less had your whole life planned out for you, and it was like, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna work in this shop, and you know, get married and have kids in the same town that your, you know, parents lived in, and you had this like vision of doing something different and better for yourself, or maybe wanting to travel and do all these things. And so, you know, when I saw that, I was like, you know, that's really cool. And to, you know, at the time I think you were 19 or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's just really amazing that he has these like insights in life at such a young age, and that's what really kind of convinced me to become a supporter. And so that's, you know, I think I liked and subscribed. I was subscriber number 200.
Yeah, 200 subscriber here.
And the first Patreon outside of your family, of course. And then, as you know, I've been lucky enough in my tech job that I have some money that I can support people with if that's what I want to do. So then I was kind of coming up with some other things and kind of watching your channels and kind of looking at it and being like, what does Sean really need to have? And that's kind of how I, you know, hooked you up with some of the equipment that you had there with like some of the cameras and drones and stuff. But you really had a lot of time, so it was definitely worth it. And I think you've done a very solid investment. So.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's kind of the whole story. That's a long answer to
It's so pretty much to sum it up, you pretty much got inspired by Jake, and then you branched out from there and just helped more and more people.
Yeah,
it's a really good thing to do.
So and Trevor was supposed to be here with us, but due to his
you guys can go to his
problems,
channel and give him crap for that.
Yeah,
we're all supposed to be
he
here.
He wasn't able to make it here, so him here as well, but I'm also a big supporter of his.
Yeah,
dude, so.
That's how me and Trevor met actually. Bruce got us together when I was out in Moab, and you guys heard the whole story on Trevor's channel. But I was out there, and Trevor heard I was out there, so he came out, and we all hung out, had a good time, and pretty much been friends since that day. So we got Bruce to thank for that. And then next question that I'm sure a lot of people will want to know. So Bruce, as you guys heard from the story, he knows a lot about Jake. Do you think you can tell us anything about where Jake is, or do you know anything about him and what he's doing?
Well, I mean, I haven't really talked to him that much lately, so but I can kind of tell you what my senses. I kind of get the sense that he's sort of tired of the YouTube thing and wants to retire from that, and he's got his like Airbnb thing that he can do now, and
Yeah.
some other things, and he's also just kind of, I think, moving into a different phase of his life where I think things are,
Yeah.
you know, he's had this steady girlfriend for a long time.
Yeah, he's grown up a lot more.
Maybe thinking about settling down, you
Mhm.
know, and having a family of his own or something, and so
Yeah.
I think there are some other things on his mind right now, and I think he also wants to just maybe take a break from it because I mean, it is a lot of work. I mean, you know,
He did it for a long time too.
yeah,
Like
he's
more
done
than
it for
I've done it. More
a really
than Trevor.
long time, and it is
Yeah.
a huge amount of work. You know, it's
Yeah.
like much more work than I think a lot of people realize.
Mhm.
It's like they watch the 10-minute video or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, that must be easy to do." And it's
Yeah.
like really, you probably spend like 8 hours or more doing all the filming and the editing and
Yeah,
the
just like-
uploading and all of that stuff. So
Even though it's not like a full-time job, it is a full-time job.
yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah.
I you know, and the thing is, it's like I've always felt like he should do whatever he wants to do. You know, it's like he's a good friend of mine, and it's like I feel like if he's not wanting to make videos or whatever, that's fine. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
he doesn't owe anybody anything
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these people have had like entitled opinions
really. Mm-hmm.
on his channel or whatever, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but I disagree with you. You know, this has always been his life and what he wanted to do and stuff.
Yeah.
So
The vlogs for him was just like a way to share his life, I guess.
yeah,
And
exactly.
if he doesn't want to do that anymore, that's up to him.
Then, you know, it's like, and you know, I think that's totally fine. And I mean, he's taken breaks before, and some of us who are friends have known why, and it's like those things are private for him, and it's like he doesn't need to explain to anybody why he's taking a break. So.
Yeah, and it's bad that the media or the media, I guess, they really give him a hard time for that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's like any of you guys could decide that this is more work than you want to put in, or you just want to do something a little different. Or just,
Yeah, right now I can go back to press kit and just work a job that I already know I got.
yeah, exactly. And then you could go travel, and you wouldn't have to
Yeah.
film any of it, right? It's
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, I know.
so you know, it's like,
It's just a different lifestyle
yeah,
that I
it's like-
choose.
it's like, just do what you want to do. You know, I think
Yeah.
that's the. And the thing is, it's like I still, you know, I've done an awful lot for Jake, and honestly, it's like I don't regret any of it or think, you know, any of it was wasted or anything like that. It's like he's a very good friend and somebody that I care about, and yeah, it's like whatever he wants to do in life, it's like we should just celebrate the fact that he's happy and healthy. You know,
Yeah.
that's my view on it.
And then the time that he did give us on the channel.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
he
a
gave
lot.
us a lot of really good content and memories and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You know, I think what's kind of like your more longer term plan for.
I definitely
Your
know
life
I
or
can't
what?
travel forever. I'll definitely run out of money. So I'm figuring if I can make it till winter, maybe I might want to try to find like a garage or something I can sleep in and rent out or something, and then maybe work like a job for the winter, save up more money so that come springtime, come summer, I can get out there and do the same thing again. Because I know last time when I was going into winter, it was pretty miserable trying to sleep in the tent. It was too cold, and I'd really like to have something, either a different trailer or you know, somewhere I can go back to and stay if I need to do repairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it pretty much. But yeah, no real long-term goals. It all depends really on my channel, if it takes off or not.
Yeah, hopefully it
Yeah.
will keep growing and
Yeah, hopefully it
you
does.
get to the point where you can monetize and stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
you've definitely put an incredible amount of work into it over the last few years.
Yeah, I've been going just like this slow, steady pace, just keep going up and up and up.
Yeah.
And I notice like more and more I get like the subscribers and stuff, that a little bit faster it goes up. So
Yeah, you're kind of at the point where you should start
yeah, hopefully
adding some more. But
that'd be really awesome if I start doing stuff. And you know, long-term goals, I want to make merchandise, you know, start selling that kind of stuff, and
yeah.
doing more meetups like
we
this.
need to
and-
have a Sean t-shirt. So
yeah, we're in.
to go with
Trevor's
my
here in
Trevor.
spirit.
Yeah, we got Trevor here at Spirit.
Yeah,
with
they got the
with
Life of
logo
Trevor
that I
shirt.
made for him. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this one. Quick video. See how it ends up. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. We're gonna get back on the road here, me and Brody, and probably spend a couple days here checking out this and have Bruce show us around. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.